Today is a part out day, so let's work on our next part out, shall we? There it is. 2 Atari sets, 2,532 pieces each. This should be fun. Get these. I wonder how many bags are in them. All right, let me open those up and see how many bags. My Rollo printer is having a working on myself day, apparently. The one thing I don't like about this is that every time it does a software update or a firmware update, it like prints out a little sheet to tell you. Just, who cares? Why waste a sheet? That's kind of annoying. Uh-oh. Ripped in a box. How am I supposed to get my value out of this? I think I'm parting it out. All right, so there are 16 total bags, but that's not the total number of bags, because bag 1 has 2 bags, bag 3 has 2 bags, bag 4 has 2 bags. There's an extra bag that's not numbered, just large pieces in it. 14 has 2 bags. I think that's it. So, all right, so I'm gonna open up the other box and get that sorted away here, and then try to figure out a plan, because I think doing one bag at a time is not going to work. It's not going to be it's going to be too time consuming. So I'm going to try to like figure out a good plan. Like, you know, I don't know what a good plan is. You know, like maybe look at bag 12, see what the pieces are in there. See if they're like all the number of pieces would be in that bag. And then if not, like try to find the other bags that might have similar pieces in it. I don't know what I'm going to do here, but that's a lot of bags. Try to do one bag at a time like I usually do. All right, this will take a while, but let's get started. All right, I'll start with these two, bag 1 and the large parts bag there. And then separated everything out. They're off the table here in bins by themselves. So we'll figure out as we go, I guess. Time to make the file. Yeah, this is a big set. 469 lots, 5,208 items. So there's a lot of lots in there. And I selected everything that didn't have a remark. So how many new lots are going to be added? 146 lots, 854 items. Not very many. But most of them are stickers too, I bet. Is that a sticker? Yeah, that's a sticker piece. So I gotta get rid of the sticker pieces, and then I'll have the sticker sheets there. So not a lot of new stuff. It'll add a lot of quantity, I think, to my existing stuff, but I couldn't pass up the VIP deal on that one. 5X VIP deal. I got I think I used those points to get a couple of things. One being the AT-TE set, which I think was good to hold on to, so that's what I'm doing. Here's an interesting new piece I haven't seen before. It's like a half-cylinder brick. Pretty cool. Always like seeing new parts. Here's another interesting new piece. It's pretty cool. Watching Pops on his last 2 membership videos members videos that he posted yesterday, and slow going, but we're working on it. We're trying to do 2 bags at once now. This is just the small little insert bags that were in those, so slow going, but we're getting through it. I don't think I've ever seen these Technic pins with the stud on the side in red before. That's a new one. All right, time to get another. Let's do 2 more bags here. Still got quite a bit to go here. It's going pretty slow. We gotta get a little more efficient, a little more faster. Try to get through this quickly, because we're not doing a very good job here. So I got a bit of a confession to make. This is that Atari set. It's been going on for days now, days. I hate large sets. It just saps all of the productivity out of me. But I am been easily distracted by Christmas, especially the Christmas presents that I've gotten. So, like I've said, I've gotten a new GoPro, and yesterday I was very much distracted on what it's capable of doing and what I could do with it to enhance the channel. So yesterday I did a whole picking orders for the Brick Separator Society using the headset. Had it up there, and hands-free picking, which was, I think, came out pretty cool. And then after that, I was like, okay, well, how can I know it can live stream. It can live stream directly to YouTube, but it also can live stream to a different URL that you set up. So how could I use that maybe with StreamYard or something, you know, and have my face on one webcam and this and a different webcam, and maybe have my pulling software in a shared screen or something. And so that sent me down a rabbit hole yesterday of yeah, I realized StreamYard's not going to work for me because bandwidth issues, and I could get into that with you. But then I tried OBS, and that I was setting up OBS for like quite a while, and I found lots of things that was cool about OBS. Let me show you. So this is OBS. OBS is a bit of software that allows you to set up streams, set up different scenes and different sources to come in and mix together and be sent out as one, I guess is the best way to describe it. And I've set up a number of scenes over here for different scenarios. So starting the stream. I've also figured out how to do transitions. And then, what am I doing? Oh, I'm sharing a browser here, which is just sharing the entire display, which is sharing my OBS. So like if I were to go here, there we go. It'd be different. Webcam, again, I figured out transitions, which is awesome. So I have a webcam that's got a logo in the corner. I've got a GoPro and webcam stream. I don't have my GoPro on, so it's right, it would be right there. And then my webcam from my laptop is there as well, so that's cool. Then I have just a GoPro stream, which with another transition. Love it. So that would be a full screen mobile cam. So this is kind of laggy. So here's the thing with this live stream. So I can go, like I said, I can go directly to YouTube with it, or I could set up a URL. And so StreamYard actually had a really good tutorial on how to set up a server. So I set up a server over there on that computer, and it just basically turn on a program, and it has some words that show up on it. But then you can tell this to go to like an RTMP URL that goes to that address with some other parts to the URL on it. And then you have to set this up to go to that URL through my phone. That's why I haven't set it up, because I need my phone to do that. And so then once that's streaming to that computer, then I can set up OBS. I can tell OBS, hey, this source, go look for a stream at that URL over on my computer, and then it pops over here. So it's kind of laggy. It's a little bit laggy, and this is one of the reasons why StreamYard didn't work for me with the GoPro, because I was testing it all on that computer. And so basically what's happening is a GoPro stream is coming in, and then StreamYard is requesting that same URL. So basically the stream comes in, the stream goes out, comes back into itself to StreamYard, and then StreamYard streams it back out. So that's 4 streams, if you're counting, 4 HD streams that are coming in and out of that computer through the Wi-Fi adapter. Even though it's local, it made it so it was like impossible to see anything. So I went with OBS. The server for the GoPro, so the GoPro still streams to that, and that bounces that stream out. But then this only gets that stream in. which makes the bandwidth issues a lot easier. I don't need StreamYard. I can do everything I need right here in OBS. I've got all my streams set up. I spent all day yesterday working on this. The last thing I tried doing was, so Dr. Disrespect has this like transition every time he goes to like a different scene. There's like, he's got really cool transitions, and I could not figure out for the life of me how he was doing it. Cause like, I was like, oh, is it a scene transition? And there are like, I could do a stinger, but that would do that on every scene, no matter what scene I picked. It would do that. And a stinger is I could just pick a movie file and it would play at the beginning of each scene. What I wanted was a transition on specific scenes. So what I figured was, here's a transition. I just created a source that would just play once and then disappear. I set it up so it would. So if I click on this, restart playback when source becomes active was key, and then show nothing when playback ends. So that's what happened. That's what's happening here. So it's at the top too. So it's at the top of the layer of scenes, of sources here. So it's always on top. Then when it's done playing, it sort of disappears and everything behind it just shows up. And so I'm pretty sure that's how Dr. Disrespect does it, which I think is pretty cool. And then, yeah, that's a direct rip off of him too. If you haven't ever seen his streams, he starts out with a stream that is, you know, he gives everybody like 10-15 minutes to sort of file in. He calls it file in and get your seat in the arena. So I thought that was a good idea. Give everybody, I think it's 6 minutes, that this little stream thing here. 5 minutes, and yeah, it's about 6 minutes. So let me pause that. It's about 6 minutes. So it's about a minute of stream starting soon, and then a 5-minute countdown. And then once that starts, I'll like hit webcam scene. And before, when I was doing live streams, I had to like unmute the mic because I didn't want like you guys to hear while this is playing me. And so I figured out a way to set up the mic on each of these scenes so that they're on or off based on what I've got. And then I've also got outro scenes. So one for the society, if I'm doing a live stream for society members, which will show the Brick Separator Society logo eventually. There we go. And then one that sort of, if I'm doing one for public,
wait, this isn't the end of the
you've seen
video.
this already.
There's more. We got to tell them about this.
So lots of cool stuff here. I'm all ready for live streaming. And that is a 6.5 minute clip to say, yeah, I got distracted and my Atari set is needing to be parted out.
Trying to make some progress on this today, and my nose is not cooperating. The weather outside I went up about 35 degrees, so everything's melting, and my nose is just like revolting. Revolting, is that rhyme? No, I don't think so. Anyways, it's got sinus pressure, my nose is running, making me sneeze, eyes are watery. Making it really hard to try to get this done today. So we're getting there. This is 2 bags right here. I'm going to put that away. And then we've got probably 3 more rounds of this, and then we can get done. So maybe today, I doubt today, because like I just can't function. And then if I can get it done tomorrow, that'd be awesome. Alright, I got this cart loaded up, and then we'll put this away. A lot of cups here. Those 2 bags had a lot of lots in it. So let's get this away.
finally have gotten everything put away, and I've got it repriced. So I will make, let's see, so 451 lots, 5,170 items. I will upload $1,194 in parts, which is great. Now, I am not ready to upload this yet. There's one more task I still need to do. And this is because this is a consequence of taking so long to get this uploaded or get this put away. Over the last, let's see, it's taken me a week and a half to put this away. Obviously there was Christmas, there was a lot of orders. By the time I got to this during the day, I had a couple hours, got maybe 1 or 2 bags done a day. So is this ideal? No. I really hate large sets. And this last large set I did was the Barracuda Bay, and that took me 2 weeks. And that was probably about the same amount of bags, 16 to 20 bags. Large sets are just not worth it for me. I don't have the space to put out 451 lots on the table, so I can be able to part all those out at once and put them away at once. I was trying to do 2 bags at once, which made it really hard. Made for a lot of putting away at once as well. And the bags didn't seem to contain the same parts between bags, which was kind of disappointing. So anyways, let me talk about the one thing I need to do. So because it took so long, after every time I pulled orders during the day, I would consolidate lots. So like anything that would have half drawers, I would consolidate into another drawer that had a half a drawer that was empty, so that I could free up the drawer. Well, I noticed while putting parts away throughout the week that I was putting parts away that had moved. So I am not confident that all of the parts that are listed in this BSX file are where they say they are. So what I've been thinking about how I'm going to fix this or audit this. I'm going to create another file right now of this, and then rename it something else, obviously. I'm going to delete all of the parts that don't have remarks, because those aren't, that's not really what I'm checking. I'm checking the parts that may have moved because they were still for sale, that kind of thing. So we will delete those parts. Then I will copy from this document into that other document the remarks. And I'm going to keep the, what is it called? Show difference mode indicators. And so my hope is when I do the copy into the other document, I will have all of these little indicators here on the remarks of the drawers that have moved or have a different number than what they had in BrickLink. And so hopefully that'll be like a smaller list, and I can just condense that list down to just those lots, and I can go through and just verify that those parts are in those lots. That should allow me to figure out if I've moved a drawer since I put it away, and make sure that this number doesn't overwrite what's in BrickLink. All right, wish me luck. All right, so I made this new file here, and I got it down to 22 lots. So these are just the drawers that I've changed numbers from BrickLink. So I will go through and verify that these drawers actually have these parts. If they don't, then I can check BrickLink for the part number and see where drawer it's in, because I've probably moved it and I haven't updated this sheet. So then I will go through and verify that these are in these drawers, and if not, update the remarks in the original master file that I'm going to upload. All right, I went through these 22 lots and didn't find any discrepancies. So I now have peace of mind that I can upload this without abandoning any parts in other drawers. And here we go. Drum roll, please. Upload tomorrow. So anticlimactic when you do that. Let's see how many new lots added to the store. 135 lots. Let's send out notifications. Hey people, I've got new stuff in the store. Let's see what our totals are now. 275,062 items. So when we started uploading this, it was like 278,000. So we've lost 3,000 parts by uploading these two sets. 11,735 lots available. So pretty good there. I think that's a record. And we sent notifications to 455 users. I am so glad that's done.
Well, wait! This isn't the end of the video. There's more. We gotta tell them about the society. Yeah, joining the Brick Separator Society gets you access to secret society videos like how-to videos on how to run your business on BrickLink and Brick Owl and eBay, as well as Ask Ralph videos, and maybe our sales reports. You might see all of our numbers. Join today.